time. All right. There we go.
Let's see what's tomorrow, Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah.
Oh, shit, everybody be here too. And then if we have to cut it, we'll do everything. Do the one tomorrow. We can do two.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do real quick. I'm just gonna do test the volume in the podcast channel, and we're gonna talk into the mic. And if it levels sound good, then we'll go.
Yes, sir.
Hello. This is how I'm gonna talk on the podcast. This is my normal voice. I can hear everything. I can hear everything. Luther.
Can you?
I can't hear you as much as I'd like to.
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear fucking anything.
I don't hear anything. Now I do. Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yeah, now we're doing it.
You can hear, I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. Okay. I got you.
All right, so I'm gonna back that up, and then we're gonna listen.
Now I do. Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Yeah, now we're doing it.
I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah. Okay. I got you.
Can you hear that playback? Perfect. It's a little loud, so I turned you down a little bit because it was crackly.
No, I'm good right there. I'm good.
I'm right here.
I'm straight.
Now it's all gonna be like, how loud is this fucking bell? Is it gonna shake me out of my pants or what? You ready to go? Here we are, people. One quick check. That is all Luther right there. So we're not gonna do that. There we go. No. Perfect. All right, I think it's fine. Okay, yeah, that's it. We're going for the bell. We're gonna start. All right. This is gonna be good. I mean, we'll see. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the podcast. This is episode 14. We're going to start talking about relationships again. When Luther has something on his mind, we got to talk about it. So we're going to do that. And if you look at the title, it's called Grab Bag. So if you're on live, we're going to listen to whatever the hell you want us to talk about. If you're, whatever, we'll listen to suggestions. Otherwise, we're just going to rant like we normally do. So
that's what we do the
yeah.
best.
That's what we do the best. So anyway, I am going to give an eye to Twitch. I just want to take a look and see. Oh, I got my new Twitch link. It's great. I love it. There we are. Perfect. Up. Why is it up? There we go. Relationships and grab bag. Perfect. We're good to go. All right. You're the one with something on your mind, Luther. Let's start it off. What's the deal, boy?
Man, really, it's it's really not a major thing on my mind. But we had started talking. We were talking about relationships the last time, and so, I learned some things after, having a little sesh that, I guess I'm going to stop saying this is to the men. I guess in a relationship, sometimes we feel like they're not listening to anything we're saying. So, I'm telling you, you have to be able to say that you're good before you can make sure that y'all are good. If it's not you and you can't fix you, then you're sure not going to fix the relationship. And so you need to identify whether it's a toxic relationship, is it, a poor relationship, or is it dead? You make that choice. You see where you're at with it. You know what I'm saying? And a wise thing I was said to me today, only a fool a fight with the fool. So don't be the fool. you know, once you put down what you need to put down, if they ain't gonna respond, if they're not gonna respond, you know, if they're just gonna, it's okay. Don't get mad. Don't throw no fits. You know what I'm saying? Don't get all loud. Say okay and walk away. Because if that other person, or you know, your partner, your wife, your girlfriend, you know, if they mean what they say they mean, and they want to be where they say they're gonna be, then mad or not, y'all are good. But if not, that shows you right there where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? What you need to do. You know, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess I don't even know how I would even put that. I was like, because I know that in our last one, talking, I wasn't trying to beat up the ladies. I don't want the ladies think that I was just being, a male chauvinist, but I wasn't. But I was just letting it be known that a relationship is two-sided. So anything that he can do, you also can do as well. So until you can figure out where you want to be, that what you're doing wrong or what you could do better, then the relationship's gonna still be like that, because you're gonna want him to change his whole way of thinking, or he's gonna want you to change your whole way of thinking, and they're not going to work too. That doesn't work. It just doesn't. But I have noticed that after 28 years, there are many, many, many ways to communicate. You just have to figure out which one works for you. That's all I'm saying. Oh shit!
You hear that in the microphone? These new microphones, we got new microphones, everybody, and we figured out the mixer situation, so it sounds really good. But the torch that I just lit my cigarette with,
I'm still lost. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still lost. But because he was talking about that stuff, I don't know. But
I'll bring it back to the relationship shit. I know exactly what I'm gonna say to you.
No, I'm talking about lost when he gets to talking about all of that stuff that happens with the back door stuff, not the back door.
Sometimes you talking, I'm like, he's either saying something brilliant that's just full of fucking wisdom, or he's talking about anal sex. I'm not sure which one.
Okay, see, I was not talking about anal sex. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no. You know what? I'm just not going to. All I'm saying is that in a relationship, there's two sides. If you can't meet in the middle, you got to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no need for anyone, woman or man, to sit around and be fucking sad all the time or mad all the time. That is bull. You know what I'm saying? If that's your forever, then figure it out, get that shit going. If not, quit dragging stuff out, because that is not fair to either one of y'all. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? This is 22 years coming to this. You know what I'm saying? 22 years, and I still can't say I got it right, because I don't. But I'm just saying that, since we were going to end on that other stuff. And then that was on my head, because I was like, man, I don't want anybody to feel like I was like jumping on somebody's back, because I wasn't. But I was letting you know that, there's somebody out there that knows what I'm saying and what's going down on that whole relationship thing. And, you know what I'm saying, to them, to those people, you heard what I said.
So I hope Luther doesn't jump across the table and smack me for this, but I'm going to reveal a little thing. He's joined us, the healthy people, the people that are caring about themselves, in seeking therapy. Yes. So he's been talking to a therapist, which I think is great. And so sometimes I think after sessions he wants to think through everything he's been talking about. So that's kind of what we're doing now. I haven't seen my therapist in about 6 weeks because she's on maternity leave. I was supposed to go see another one in her stead, but I haven't done it. I really like her. She's the only one I've liked in 20 years.
Okay, see,
yeah. So
that's
waiting on her to get back.
and that's what I'm saying, man. That's why I'm like on this mental health. I was that one that was like, well, I'm not going to see anybody, and it's so eye-opening when they see something that you don't, and that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's really what you need. And they give you like, what the hell you just say? I was scared to do it at first, but now I'm glad I did it.
My problem has been in 20 years, and I think more so at the beginning than recently, but sometimes they say, I'm just too damn smart for my own good, right?
Yeah.
So I can tell when a therapist is dumber than me, or less educated than me, or doesn't understand the concepts as well as I do. And so I've fired so many of them over the, just making stupid mistakes. So I do want to say, with what wisdom and experience I have with Luther that you still gotta question her because she said some things to me and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Sometimes I guess people use like placating language or like just simple concepts where they're like, only a fool fights a fool. Well, that's not true because Donald Trump's a fool, and anyone that fights him is probably good and not a fool.
No, if you're gonna argue with Donald Trump, then yes, you're a fool.
Right, but you see how there's so many meanings to these words, like fight or whatever, a fool.
Well, I mean, she said a fool to argue with a fool, but I mean, I got what she was saying too, because when you're angry and you're fighting, and you're yelling back and forth, y'all say stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? And you allow stupid shit to be said. So I'm just saying, when you get to that point, you know it's there. Walk away. Just walk away.
Well, regardless of whether or not we're gonna agree on this single tiny point, I'll just say that like keep an open mind and question her as well, or him. I don't know who your therapist is, but your therapist. Keep an open mind and question them. Like if they say something strikes your ears odd, or you can think of an instance where maybe that's not true. Just maybe like, what are you talking about? Because like this, and then make them explain to you. You know what I mean?
But I didn't have a question because what she said, it fit. I understood what she was
That's what I'm saying. Like in this case, I'm not saying like whatever you want to take that one, whatever. I'm just saying like moving forward, going forward, always always challenge your therapist as well. No, just listen to them. I have had a lot of experience with other people in my life. Hold on, guys. Gosh, my voice again today. Other people in my life have simply just blindly, followed what the therapist said, and then we talk, and they have some weird ass views, and they're not making sense. So, just always make sure it makes sense to you. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a great thing to do because if I don't feel like that's what I'm saying, once again, I'm gonna tell her, hey, no, I'm not saying that. This is what I'm saying. This is what this is. And if I feel one thing I say, I will feel like if you tell me something that I'm like, what the hell? Okay, I look at you like crazy, and then I'm gonna move on. But then I know in that conversation, I'm only gonna take out of a conversation what I know I need, and I've learned that from like just I don't know. I can give advice all day long with my opinion, and I call it my opinion. And therapists, they just have an opinion that has a degree behind it. And so some of your opinion ain't gonna be what I feel. So guess what? I'm gonna take what I need out of your conversation and I'm gonna use it. But I'm telling you, man, that mental health is not a joke because you could bless your life or you could hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Or you can hurt. But mental health is something you seriously need to take serious, and it's okay not to be okay. And whether somebody tells you that you're weak or you soft, say I'm good. Because everybody needs help.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a couple of the reasons why I said what I said, though, is because there was some. Gosh, I'm wait till you bring it up before I talk about that. But also, make them earn their fucking money. They can sit there and say beautiful things that make sweet sense and are nice and make you feel good. But make sure they explain them fucking selves and they actually can defend themselves. And this is science and psychology, right? So I'm just saying, don't let them get away with the easy one. They're smarter than that. Making them explain themselves, and that might even apply to what you've heard so far. I'm just saying, there's another thing to think about that I think about when I think about therapy.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, because the thing is, I have therapy. I have therapy to tell this woman thing. So yes, of course, I'm not going to say everything that we talked about. So maybe what you're saying it was explained, but I just know in this instance, she hit the nail on the head, and I mean, to me, and what I was feeling.
Yeah.
But I mean, and this is most of the time I'm like, I ain't gonna get out like, oh, I don't trust people anyway. So I'll listen. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna take all your advice because some of your advice might be some boo boo. You know what I'm saying? The person who I probably would listen to, whether the advice was wrong or not, is now passed. So I mean, good luck with any therapist thinking they're gonna have a break with Luther.
Here's the difference between your mama and the therapist, though. So here's the difference between your mom and that therapist. You ain't said one thing your mom ever told you that I disagreed with. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is that's you can disagree because you're not in the same.
No, I said your mama never said anything to you that I disagreed with, but your therapist has.
And I know.
And I said that's the difference. So
I'm saying you can disagree, right? But that's because you're not Luther. So,
oh. You talking about? You still talking about the therapist?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, my mama. Oh yeah, she just said a whole lot of shit. I disagree with, but I know that that's mama, so she only gonna
see. That's the weird thing. I just said the opposite thing you just said. So my point was this: the wisdom that you have shared with me that your mother's had for you was all right on point.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Some things you said to me that your therapist said to you, I question. That's the difference.
And that's the thing. I was just saying, but you can question that because you're you and I'm me. So in my head, the way I feel about taking what she said was good is that's you know what I'm saying, that's to help Luther. That might not be good for yours, you know, in your situation. In my situation, I feel like that it helps me. You know, and so that's really why people, you know what I'm saying, why really you have to go through and see if this one is the right one. And I'm not saying she's the right one because she could be the right one on this breakthrough. You know, to me, on this breakthrough, but we might talk about some more. I'm like, hey, you know what? I feel like you trying to tell me some negative stuff because I'm not saying she's human and humans are flawed. So I'm not going to say that just because you went to college and got a degree that you 100% know what's best for me. But you can tell me outside of. I'd say that they're outside the box. It's like talking to somebody outside the box and they don't know, you know what I'm saying, your life from squat. So therefore she can say, well, what I see from what I said. And, you know, and that's what it is. You know, if I don't word something right, they're going to take it wrong. So, but on this, in this instance, our breakthrough we had, I said exactly what I needed. She said exactly what I needed to hear. I thought I disagreed. And then I was like, hold on, you know what? Okay, yeah, I feel you. Damn. Because I like getting proved wrong. You know what I'm saying? I do. I really do. But in that, I give her props. Kudos right now. You know, and I see what you were saying too. But that's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see, y'all on two sides of the box. So, you know, if it's I have to weigh the option, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to try what this is. And if it works, and if it, you know what I'm saying, hey, well, maybe she was right. But if it don't, I'm like, bro, she was spitting that game. And then guess what? When I go to my session, I'm going to tell her, you was spitting shit. You know why? Because I can say that because you get paid. So if I said it was bullshit, it's bullshit. Now, what else can we do? And, you know what I'm saying? But I think the best thing for me to do at this point, like, I got to make sure I'm straight too. Because once again, it's two sides to in a relationship. And even though you feel like you're 100% right, you know it's got to be something in there where, you know, you like, God damn it, yeah, I am wrong. So I'm like, first thing you got to do is you got to take responsibility. Take responsibility, you know what I'm saying? Like, if, you know, and what I might feel like, you know what, I am the best motherfucker. You might not be the best motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? In a relationship, take inventory on what you have, what you're doing, and then you take inventory. Then it's good to you take inventory on what they're doing. And then like, okay, now, yeah, I'm right. Let's get it. But you might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's really what I'm saying. You know, I mean, therapy is good for me. No, you're good. Therapy was good for me because it helped me see that there is, you know, what I always knew is two sides to a story. But really, both stories, you know what I'm saying? You got to look and see that if you're at fault too.
So I agree with everything you said. My concern and thoughts and things I want to make clear are way different than any of that.
Yeah.
So there's two things that should happen out of a good therapy session. One, you should feel better, right? But two, you have to learn something. So the second part is what I'm worried about is that what I've noticed in my experience with therapists is they'll say whatever they think they can say to make you feel better because they want you to come back next week, spend another $100. You know what I mean? So, and not only that, once you fucking leave therapy and you are better and you're still continuing to get better, you want to make sure that that's going to work. And if you're like sort of being made false promises or being told false things, that's not going to happen. You need to be learning as you're growing and healing.
Yeah,
so I'm just saying, like, all of it. So it's a cautionary tale. It's just a warning. Like, hey, when you're doing this, when you keep going, and you're having a great time, just make sure you're questioning things as well. And just because, and maybe she didn't say this, maybe this was a bad interpretation from you that I got, but there was one thing that was like something reminiscent of blaming the victim. And
because I'm not a victim.
no, but of course you're not a victim, but it's the role scenario or whatever you said. What'd you say? Shit, I'm trying to remember now.
Or, you know,
it was your fault. You let it happen.
But, you know, I'm not right here. if you, I did. I mean, you can say that like that, kind of like I did. Say,
Okay, even if you let it happen, that doesn't mean it's your fault.
I mean, but that's not saying fault as in a bad thing. That can be actually, you know, what I'm saying, a good thing, because if I'm sitting here, okay, because this is a scenario used. Why we're so glad everybody in. Like, so say if I come in, you know, and I argue with my for those who don't know and you haven't heard, I am married. So if I go and argue with my wife, or I'm sitting with my wife, and I feel like, you know, bro, this is not what it is, bro. Like, what the fuck, you know? It's always like, beep, 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 beep. You know, I mean, yes, I'm like, this is bullshit. You coming at me? You coming at me? You coming at me? That doesn't. I mean, yes, that shit does piss me off. You know, yes, that would piss any man off. But then you come back. You gotta understand, in the argument still, you know what I'm saying? Either you could take that and then you can hear what's gotta be said and be like, man, whatever. Or you can keep throwing hot sauce on that motherfucker, and then guess what? Yeah, now you went from a heavy discussion to an argument, and from the argument to a fight, and from a fight now, I'm not talking to you for 3 days, 6 days, and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a two-sided thing, bro.
But I know, how does that relate to what I said?
I mean, because you tried to put the scenario as if there's a victim in the scenario. It's not a victim.
So, no, that's...
A victim comes if you getting beat up like Puffy did Cass.
But that's not just...
That's a victim.
That's not only what a victim is, right? Here, I have to do this on our podcast, goddammit. All right.
I mean...
It's a person harmed, injured, or killed. The second definition is a person who is tricked or duped. So, whether it is you're being harmed really, or even just metaphorically, or if you're just being tricked a little bit, my point is the person in your story was the person that sort of didn't take the extra step to stop it when it was going bad, right? That is the person who is being harmed because they know what's right and they can't stop it. So that's the victim. It's not like victim like a sex crime or something.
Right. No, but I mean...
It's not that person. I'm saying, like, if she said to you straight up, like, if she said to you, listen, the person in that scenario who knew what was wrong but couldn't quite get it done to stop things or make it less, like, that person's wrong. Like, no, that's false. Like,
see, that's the thing. Like, at my sessions, it's not a... for one, I haven't like, took to that part, like, as in, it was a problem. Like, my thing when she was talking about only foods, fighting foods.
Oh, I won't talk about that at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, because in my sessions, it's more about what. She asked me what you want to get at. And I told her, man, what I want to get at is clarity, because after my mom passed, like, my thing is that my mind wasn't clear. Like, everything was like everybody's against me, you know. And the only person I had to go to was gone. So, and she's still gone. And I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be good, because I'm not anywhere close to healing, and I have to, like, with her, it's more like she's helping me figure out how to deal with the passing of my mom and, you know, juggling my life in general. And even though it seemed like I probably like, but neither one of those collide, but it does, because the way I feel and I act, and I, you know, act out, or, you know what I'm saying, that affects my family, my home, my work. And so what we're trying to do is get me back to where I was the goofy, laughy, happy dude.
Lord boy, whose mic is not on?
Mine's on.
I mean, I can hear him just, you don't think his mic is on?
Yeah. Well, I know y'all hear me because I'm loud as hell.
Yeah.
I'm a country motherfucker.
Wait, are you telling me for real that he hasn't long? Hold on a second.
No, but, you know.
We're going to listen to something real quick. I want to make sure I can fucking hear you. This is stupid. I'm not going another 30 minutes or 20 minutes with and healing. Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, all of it's a cautionary tale. It's just a warning, like, hey, when you're doing this, when you keep going and you're having a great time, just make sure you're questioning things as well. And just because, and maybe she didn't say this, maybe this was a bad interpretation from you that I got, but there was one thing that was like something reminiscent of blaming the victim. And
I'm a victim.
no, but of course you're not a victim, but it's the role.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We're still on all the lives. We're just
Yeah.
not recording the pod.
Oh yeah, no.
So most you know that like 100% of podcasts actually do edit, right?
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Boys and girls, we haven't edited shit. That means it's all raw.
So y'all hearing that fresh.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, at the end of the day, I really feel like, and don't think, yes, oh, well, he's going to his sessions and come to, no, I'm not. This is for on play. You know, I do have my sessions. This is what I got out of my session today, but it's not, yeah, a whole lot more having my session than just this. But I want to, so we're talking on relationships and stuff. I had to, clarify for one that I wouldn't hate shaming women. But I was also wanted to be known that men do have problems. Men do stress. Men do. They have days where they don't think straight. So treat your lady, or your man, or your guy, or your partner. Treat them the same way that you want to be.
Holy shit! I'm so sorry about that. I put the wrong fucking knob down. Sorry,
that's all I'm saying.
We're back on the pod, by the way.
Okay.
So we can stitch that.
You have to know that regardless of the fact when you come in and you're just like, oh man, this is just. It's always the reason why something is happening. Now, with that being said, communication is number one. If you can't communicate, then you can't participate. Period. Bars. But I'm just saying, really.
Oh, my job. Is that too? That's old, isn't it?
I mean, communication rules the nation, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But I'm just saying, women understand that men have the same feelings you do. Just because they have rock hard bodies and some have round bodies, like me, I have a round body. They still have the same feelings you do. Now, men also remember that as men, we do. It's okay to be not okay, and don't let that be. I know because a lot of us were raised that, hey, suck it up, buttercup. No, it's okay to be not okay.
So given all the things you said, I want to switch gears and talk about this. Luther, can you tell me what percentage of suicides are men versus women?
No.
What do you think? Guess.
Men and women?
Yeah. Who's higher, you think?
Oh, men.
By how much, you think?
100%.
Which fraction is women?
Probably about 70 something, maybe 80 something. 70, 78.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm really upset that you're right. That 80% are men. Because I wanted you to be shocked by that because that's fucked up. Like, a man is 4 times more likely to kill himself than a woman. He is 75% more likely to use a very violent means to end his death or in his life. So a firearm or jump off a building. Much more reluctant to seek out any sort of help before, which is why they're so efficient at getting it done. And let's see, it looks like uneducated or men without a bachelor's degree specifically have higher suicide rates. So I guess education does actually reduce your chance of killing yourself, which is weird, but and then of course the last thing it says in summary, I just want to bring up, is that while women attempt suicide more, men die by suicide at a far greater rate, highlighting critical differences in how genders experience mental health crises and access to support.
Because if we're gonna do it, we're gonna make sure it's done.
Yeah. So anyway, that just highlights your point, right? Like, men seek mental health help, and don't be afraid, because don't end up as one of those statistics,
And stay off of video games.
Who are you telling that to?
I know I can't. No, man. I mean, that's crazy, because I know some dude did that on TV. It was so sad. But no, we need to, make sure that they know. I don't care how much weight. I don't care if you can pump 300. Seek help if you need it. It ain't got to be that way.
So loud still, sorry.
Yeah. You know what I did learn? I got a journal.
Yeah.
I have started a journal. My mom wrote journals, and I just thought it was weird. It's like she just write down every day what happens every day, and so that's what I did.
I could never get into it.
Huh?
I could never get into it. Journal writing. I have journals. I have books that I wanted to. I've tried 9 times in my life to get into journal writing.
And I was like, I'm gonna get a journal. I started putting raps in it. So then I was like,
that's what I'm saying. They was turning into songbooks for this. I just started writing lyrics.
And so then this time I'm like, I'm not gonna write down every bit of my life, but when I feel like it's something I need to put on this paper, so if I feel a certain way, I can go back to that. That's what I do, and it's helped so much. I mean, and it's a little book, but it's it's all I need. Like I can go a week and be just great, but if I have that day, then I'm going to write it down. I'm gonna put how I feel, everything about it, no hose bars. I don't care if I was laying dump you in hot grease and pull you out like a French fry. That's what I was feeling. That's what I'm writing down. Now, and then it's helping. It's my way of releasing, and then also I have a third way. You guys, long as I'm here, you guys, saying you'll be my therapy as well. But other than that, man, I'm really like. I'm serious, like fellas. You heard those statistics. You need to listen. Go get the help. How Michael said, stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. What was I gonna say? Oh, no, I forgot again.
We're talking about right now.
Well, you were. You keep going back. Yeah. Fuck shit. What were you talking about before you did the men's mental health kick at the end?
I mean, the relationship thing was pretty much done.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about. We talked about machine. We talked about. Then we talked. It really was just leading into the mental health.
Mental health. That's what we're fucking talking about. Yeah.
So we're grab bagging now.
Now we're grab bagging. So you notice the title, right? Always pay attention to our titles because I'm very like, whatever you want to call it, like straightforward with what we're talking about on the channel explanations or previews or whatever. So sometimes I think one of our I know you haven't read these. One of the videos is it was like episode 9. We talked about black holes, the cosmos, and all that shit. And I think the description of the episode just said, "Bro, just read the freaking title."
That was dope, though. That's dope. I like that.
Yeah. I get that from Rick and Morty. Did you ever see the episode names for Rick and Morty?
Mm-mm.
Sometimes it'd be like the one where he goes to prison and be like, "Oh, Rick and Morty, get up in that bitch, yo." That'd be the description for the show.
See, I like that though. Yeah. Because he was like, "What the are they talking about?"
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That's what this is. This is something that they supposed to listen to while they just ride. You know what I'm saying? They taking that ride. Or you sitting at the house watching a football game, just got this shit on in the background, laughing your ass off. You will laugh. You will laugh.
Yeah.
It's not always serious.
It's not always serious. But anyway, that's what we're trying to do. We're gonna make you cry. We're gonna make you laugh. We're gonna make you smile. And sometimes we'll make you poop yourself too. Like maybe you had too much Taco Bell. You might have to go out and poop.
Oh, bro. If you do, you know what I'm saying, spray. I mean, we might say something to make you touch yourself, but I mean, if you do, if that's what
I wasn't gonna go there.
I'm always going there, bro. Because I'm like, look, I'm sorry. They're gonna think at home, man, this man will never get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be right, you might not. You might be right, you might not. I don't know.
I think I'm gonna say it though. Like, I think I'm pretty happy we are at episode 14. Overall, though, we've done about 20 with the shorts and everything. Yeah. I think we just finally got our fucking shit ready. We got new mics today. We got new mic cables today. We got the mixer set up and ready. I know how to do it. I read the instruction manual.
Yeah, I mean, he did. He did.
I actually fucking got the instruction manual. But anyway, that being said, we don't have too much longer.
No, we're good right now.
We good right now? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to go
We don't have like a 95-minute show in us tonight, so
no.
We got to like, I don't know. Anyway, is anybody on live right now? Do they have any questions or ideas of what they want to talk about?
Now, see, what happened was, so I had like 3 or 4 people come on, and then like they came on, sit there for a minute, and I think we were just getting ready. So I guess they were like, "Oh goddamn, it cut off." So I was like, "Oh, I really don't mind them going off."
That's
but
what Lod Boy did too on Twitch. Yeah, he came in and he's like, "I don't think his mic is on." And I was like, "What?" So I folded with the shit, and then I think he left.
And so the thing is like, I mean, I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna be days where like, man, what is this fool talking about? There's gonna be some days like laughing. It is what it is. We're gonna do this to the wheels fall off. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I feel anyway. There are going to be times where y'all even gonna be like, man, shut up. Guess what? F you. No,
so I gotta say my ego sort of has been checked in the last day or so. Having discussions with you about therapy. I still got a lot to know about Luther too. Try to figure out. I think whatever's happening with you and your therapist is very special to you. So like, I think any comment I make, you're sort of defensive.
No.
So no.
I mean,
I want you to go home. I want you to watch the first 10 minutes of this podcast. Let me know if you think there was a little tension.
But that's the thing. Like, that was one of my peeves. I hate when people tell me I feel a certain type of way.
Well, like I said, go home, watch it, and then you tell me how you feel. And if you say there was no tension, then I'll agree with you.
I mean, if it's tension with you,
I mean, just like on air, like discussion tension, not like
I mean,
we're about to whoop some ass.
No, I mean, no, it's just like I have to. I'm telling you, dude. Like when I let everybody has their opinion. You know.
Yeah, but they're not all created equal, right? Some people's opinions are more valuable and more helpful.
I mean, no. I just take everybody's word in, and once again, I'll take out what I feel, and then we gotta keep it moving. Like just because she told me, and I was like, she hit the nail on the head. That doesn't mean everything that we talked about, which I haven't said everything we talked about.
That's what we're talking about.
Generalities. In a general, that I would be like, okay, no, that's even in an argument. If I ever have an argument, if I argue with anybody.
So you do stop and say, no, that doesn't sound like me, or that's not my situation. If she says something that doesn't make sense?
No, I mean, I would tell her, like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Because I know me. Sometimes if I'm telling you something, I have to reword it at least a couple of times before it makes sense. You're like, wait, what? I'm like, no, I'm saying this, and this is how this is. And then, boom. Because and my thing is, I don't, once again, let's get this straight. Yes, you do need to go talk to somebody to go get help. I listen to everybody, but that doesn't mean I take everything you say for word. Because it's your job, bro. It's your job to tell people what you think they want.
You basically just said I was right.
That's like, no, I'm not saying you're right, but I'm not saying you're wrong.
All I said was some opinions are more valuable than others. And you said no, and then you wanted to tell me
my mama's.
It's more valuable, right?
But she's gone, bro. So
but
nobody else.
What does that have to do with all the wisdom she left you before she died? That's still good.
I still use it. I'll pass it.
Some opinions are better than others. That's all I'm saying. And you see, you disagree with it, but then you prove my point.
It just depends. What are we saying? Because my grandfather, some of the stuff he told me was.
I'm just saying, don't listen to fools. Don't listen to fools. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not calling anyone a fool. I'm not calling your therapist a fool.
I know she's not, because you don't agree with some of the stuff my grandfather told me.
This is what I'm talking about right here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen.
Oh no! This is the tension I'm talking about.
No, it's not. It's not tension, bro. It's just
we never disagree like this ever.
And I'm once again. You know what? I might have to get it. Like, bro. I
feel like I'm irritating you.
It's not. And see, that's the thing.
I'm not trying to tell you how you feel. I'm saying I feel like I'm irritating you.
But that's the feeling you have.
Right. I'm trying to figure out if it's right or not.
Am
I irritating you or not?
No, but okay. I'm not going to just sit here and say, okay, yeah, you're right. Because if I don't feel like you're right, you ain't right. If I don't feel like she right, I didn't say either one of y'all was right. I said, what the information you have given me to the information she has given me, I have took all of that, and I was like, you know what? Let's mix that up. Let me see what I take out of it. Now, you said that you didn't feel like what she said. You know what I'm saying? I can't help what you don't agree with.
Well, here's the thing. You got to be careful, because I'm very careful with my words on purpose all the time.
Yeah.
And I said specifically, I don't know if she said this or if this is a formulation of what you heard.
Yeah.
But if she's saying it, it sounds like victim blaming. And then I didn't say anything about what you thought about it or nothing. That was it.
What I'm saying, like, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
No, it absolutely 100%. There's no opinion about whether or not it sounded victim blaming. It did. Whether or not she said that, whether or not she said that or meant that's different. And I was trying to figure that out.
No. If she said it and we both were sitting there and you was like, that's victim blaming. And I was like, I get what you're saying, but I don't think it's victim blaming. Then that's what you feel, not me. So that's good.
Okay, I'll say that. We'll do this. I'm not gonna use names, and I'm not gonna bring up the exact situation, but I want to show you something. Anybody that can comment or leave us something in your opinion on the matter, I want to know it. I just want to get it out there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everyone's like, ready to show the hook up. That's fine too. But I got to find this out. So basically, the situation was a husband and wife disagreeing on something.
Bro.
That's it. Disagree. That's as deep as I'm going to go on the people. Right, I won't.
Come on.
We can cut all this. No,
because the thing is, bro, your opinion is your opinion. I don't give a fuck what
Did
you
you see how
think.
animated you are?
But now I'm
Yeah.
fucking irritated. So now you're going to
I
fix.
even
now you're going
tried to ask you
But
if I was bothering you, and you said no.
But you wasn't until you started trying to act, bro. Because you're not going to make me see it your way, Brandon. I don't care if you put 85 people
Do
on
you
there.
know
And
what my way is? Even I don't think you're not.
you don't
even
have a
listening.
way. It's not,
You're not
you
even
don't,
listening,
bro.
because I'm not.
Like, what is up with you people and gotta argue because it's not your way, bro?
I'm not trying to fucking argue.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, y'all, you know what? I love this. Ladies, this is what I want y'all to do. Write us in so y'all can put y'all stuff in here, bro. If you agree on one thing and somebody else agrees that it's totally different, I mean, it's okay. So it's your opinion. So I mean, if you said, "Hey, this is Kool-Aid is sweet," and he was like, "No, it's not sweet enough," we said, "Okay, well, it's not sweet enough for you, but it's sweet enough for me." Then what are you gonna do? I'm gonna drink my Kool-Aid. I'm not gonna drink your Kool-Aid because your Kool-Aid ain't sweet enough. I'm gonna drink my Kool-Aid because I like my Kool-Aid sweet. So that's all I'm saying. Like you both. I mean, you can have. Anybody can have an opinion, but if you don't feel like that's your opinion and that's how you feel, then you don't have to agree. That's almost saying like we saying, hey men, you need to get help because men, you seriously need to get help when you're not feeling right. Now, with that being said, you can go talk to your homeboy, you can talk to your homegirl. Most dudes got some friends, because you know you need to have both sides because you can have a homegirl who's like, you kind of tripping, bro, and then you got a homeboy who's saying like, oh, man, that ain't even what it is, bro. She unfair. All right, so when it comes there, you got to take what you need out of that because the girl is gonna have, her point of view is gonna be a female's point of view, and then your homie is gonna be, a dude's point of view. I mean, the same thing if I had a female or a male therapist. They're not going to say the same things because, for one, they're not wired the same. Two, all people are flawed. So, and I'm like, I don't know if I can sit here and say that I'm 100% listen to somebody I don't know just because I'm not paying, you know what I'm saying? But it's being paid for. I'm like, I mean, you can give me your opinion. And if I feel like, you know what, damn, you might be right, then I need to sit back and I need to look at that. So, yes, I do write down a lot of things. So, if I write these things down and if I write 5 things down and I agree with 3 of them, that's the majority rule. So, guess what? I go off of that majority rule. I was like, maybe you could be tripping, think about it. And that's how I put things out. And that's why I like to talk and tell people, like, there are always certain ways. That's why when y'all come in, write down some things. Ways that, hey, maybe if you do this, the most important, or you do this, the most then we can change something up. I love taking people's advice because advice is exactly what it is, advice. And you take what you want out of it, and that's why I feel like we stick really hard on this mental health because you are your own person, but somebody else might see it differently and know better than you know. So take advice and then pull what you need out of it, and then you roll with it. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I mean, it's not saying anybody was wrong because you took advice from everybody, but I mean, that's what you got to push. You know what I'm saying? But in the grand scheme of things, getting help helped me realize that you got an apple and an orange. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are going to taste like fruit. Put them together, it's fruit salad. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at, okay. Because
I don't mix apples and oranges.
I mean.
I like them both, but not together.
See, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I would. I like tangerines and apples, tangerines and pears. I'm telling y'all, put that in a drink. It's good. A little vodka, but it's good. No, but, bro, you got to understand, like, he is learning me, ladies and gentlemen. He is learning me because he is my boy. He is learning me. Everything is not, to me, and I could be wrong, everything is not just black and white. It's just not. And so, maybe it could be from
ask questions.
Maybe you can ask questions. Shoot, mate. Shoot.
You just said
not everything is. You said not everything is black and white, right?
It's not.
Why did you say that? What do you mean?
And
Can I ask you, like, the dick in a little
my
bit?
brother right there. No, my brother right here. And yes, Johnny Sutton is very white and lived with him for 20 years. This is my brother. And I didn't mean it as a racial thing. I just meant like you have your, which how you see it. They have how they see it. And then there is how it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'm going to tell you how I feel, and it's going to be this is how I feel. But, okay, this person feels this way and got this going on. Somewhere in the middle, both of y'all are right, but both of y'all are wrong. I don't feel like, now, when we get to the slapping and pulling your hair and dragging you down the street and shit, no, we don't do that. Whoever, if a dude do that, yes, he's wrong. I don't give a damn. That's victim. To me, if I don't feel like, I don't know. You know, hey, you know what? Johnny, there we go, bro. If I went to Johnny, I'm like, bro, oh my God, bro, what do I do? Because Johnny lived with me for 20 years. I'm like, bro, what? I don't even know what I'm doing wrong, my dude. And I wouldn't even say my dude. I'm going to tell you, I don't call him my nigga. I'm saying, bro, this is, you know, only thing I can say good about this boy here, he will put me in my spot. He will say, hey, bro, well, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that ain't even cool. But, Luther, think about it. Blah, 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 blah. I said, fuck you. But it's also, you know, when I'm telling how I feel, I'm only saying my side. So that's why I said it's not all black and white. You know, unless it's a different scenario, somebody slapping and whooping and physically whooping somebody, that's different. I'm just saying in a scenario of like people arguing no, just people arguing, really, period.
Do you agree with the statement, sometimes it is black and white?
Never.
It's never black and white.
No.
Really?
If it's coming to hitting and slapping and all of that, bro.
No one's talking about that. I'm talking about, I wasn't talking about like a specific example of wrong or right. I'm asking you, is it sometimes the case that it is black and white, that something is wrong and something is not?
I mean, depends on, what are you talking about, bro?
Well,
like,
I'm trying to do exercise where, well, hold on. We're going to be cutting this one the fuck up. Anyway, trying to do an exercise where I show you that I'm, okay.
Not where he's right. He wanted to say it where he's right.
Well, no, I'm definitely right, but the problem is this.
To you, you're right.
No, it's not to me. Right. You know there's a difference between opinion and fact, right? I kept letting you say that's your opinion.
Bro, I get it.
I wasn't giving you an opinion. If she said what you said she said, she was victim blaming. Period. Fact, not opinion.
Okay, that's your opinion.
That's not a fucking opinion. It's a fact. There's a difference between facts and opinions.
That's your opinion. It's just
oh my God. In fact, it's such a fact that if I wrote down to you what you said and I had you go tell your therapist that you said she said that, she'd go, oh no, I didn't mean that.
Yes, she did say what I said, but that's you, bro, because you, this is, okay, well, you can share it how you want to.
If you think everything is just like opinion, then like, bro, I don't understand.
I mean, you don't have to understand, bro. I don't have to agree with you. Okay, that's why it's called we don't agree on anything.
It's a weird way to live a life.
Then
you don't
let me live mine, bro.
Huh?
Then let me live that. You know what I'm saying? I can't, I'm sorry I can't agree with what you were saying, but that's because that's you.
What is it I'm saying that you disagree with?
That what she said, like you just said that's victim blaming. I was like, okay, to you that's victim blaming, bro, but that's you. That's some shit.
We are talking about an objective thing in the world that we can find out whether or not it's true.
But I mean, the thing is, it's not, bro. It's your opinion. Like that's how you feel. Like,
it's not about how I feel. But it's not about how I feel.
Yes, because it's what she said. That's what you took from that.
She took a situation where the abuser was not being stopped by the person they were abusing, and so it was the person who's being abused's fault.
No,
that's the situation you described.
For one, for two.
What are you talking about? I didn't say shit about anything. We were talking about an example a therapist gave you.
Put it this way. Tell me if I'm wrong. Let me hold on. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mr. Harry Griggs. Right, he says that everyone has an opinion. Yep. Everyone.
Yep, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And
that doesn't mean everything you say is an opinion.
And each have and it's their own. Thank you. Okay. Like, bro, I understand. Y'all don't get me. This man isn't very, very intelligent. But with that being said, it's still his opinion. I'm just saying.
Cool. Was relativity just Einstein's opinion?
I mean, that's.
Was that just?
See, okay, so here we go. you went to college, you're smart, very smart dude. I don't give a fuck about Einstein. In this instance, your opinion is your opinion, bro. Like, Einstein also was on the spectrum. So, I mean, that doesn't mean anything. He was a smart man. Yeah. But even a smart man should know that your opinion is your fucking opinion. How you see something, hey, if I read a book,
the difference between
if you read a book, if I read The Color Purple and you read The Color Purple, and you're like, this is a very sensitive book. I'm like, man, that's just how that shit was.
You can bring in Einstein, but you can bring in The Color Purple.
You know, oh yeah, because bro, I'm like, it doesn't. Whatever, Brandon, you can say 83,000 things. I'm still gonna say your opinion is your opinion. I don't give a damn if you go get 83,000 books that say that your opinion is right. Your opinion is still your.
It's not an opinion. You're not even understanding the point, let alone judging the value of its truth or false.
So my thing to you is, if my opinion is mine. What the fuck does it bother you, bro? You don't fucking live with me. You don't fucking go to my house. You don't go to my job. You don't go to... Hey, if I'm not mistaken, do you go to the grocery store with me? No, because if we go to the grocery store, we're going to buy different things of milk. You're going to buy whole milk. I'm going to buy 2%. So, what I'm saying is that... But it's still milk. Your opinion is your opinion, bro. I like this. Y'all need to come with that. Your opinion is your opinion. Now, and that's yours.
Like, so everything that comes out of my mouth that, like, makes a claim is an opinion.
So... no, I'm not saying that, but this that we're talking about.
Why is this an opinion versus other situations?
Because you feel like that's what was said, and I said, no, I don't feel that way. So I'm gonna still say I don't feel that way. So I don't understand what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, here's the thing: is like I'm trying to make a very general point about.
And you're making a point, like what?
About like fucking a situation about logic, basically is all it is, and you've turned it into something like this crazy monster of a thing.
Well, I mean, I haven't, because you're the only one like raising and getting bigger.
Wait, no, you did not just say I'm the only.
So
now I'm not that loud.
Is that
unless I'm up too far in your headphones?
No. We're good, but like when I say you like, well, I can prove it. It's bro, this is not a fucking exam. Like,
you have yelled and then smacked the table sometimes.
If anybody know me, I know y'all do. I don't know if y'all do. But do I not talk loud? I get raised my voice when I want to be heard? Yes.
Yeah,
I'm going to continue to do so.
I also know
if you watch this show, you're going to find out. If I got something to say, I'm going to say it.
But I'm just saying, you try to make a claim that I'm the one getting heavy.
I mean, it's not a heavy, bro. Like, what you got to understand is that you can only get me angry when I want to be angry. Now, will I get loud? Hell yeah, I'm country, I'm loud. But that's what I want this show to be. Like, I want to come in, people, you feel this way? You feel that way. Guess what? I'm going to argue with you. I argue with the wall. Why? Because you cannot make me think any different than what I want to think. Because why? I'm my own person. Now, with that being said, now, if we talking about some moon, stars, and shit, I don't know shit about that. So, therefore, I'm going to shut the fuck up and let you talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't know, bro. Why? Because I don't like to read shit like that. So, I just don't. I do like to let knowledge. I do like knowledge. Don't get me wrong. But... regardless of fact, I mean, I guess I would. If you ask me, would you argue with Einstein? Yes, probably. On this situation, hell yeah. I mean, because I don't know.
Because I don't know if he had any opinions on relationships.
I don't have his IQ, bro. But my thing is what I took out of it is this. What you took out of it was this. So guess what? I'm gonna go with what I thought. I'm gonna go with what I thought. Because maybe what I'm saying, I was wrong. But if I'm wrong. Then
in
that's
my
gonna
opinion,
be on my side.
You were speaking English, I was speaking Japanese. We didn't understand each other. Nothing got promoted, and you just got mad that I was speaking Japanese. I'm not. I know that sounds horrible. So, sorry, I didn't mean to sound like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told him this right here. One thing I do not like, I don't like people tell me that I'm some kind of way. Now, if you watch the show more, you're gonna find out that we don't agree on everything. And guess what? I'm gonna get loud. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna be mad because this. It's not entertainment, but it is entertainment. It's a way for us to get stuff out. But, like, yes, it's going to be days that I don't care what you say, bro. If I don't believe it, and I don't believe it. And guess what? I'm going to go home not believing it. It's not going to change. Like, Luther is going to be Luther. And anybody on this, matter of fact, nobody better than Johnny Sutton can tell you that Luther is going to be 100% Luther. I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. You're wrong, you're going to hell for that. Okay, guess what? I'm going to hell with some fucking fire draws on. I am going to say and do what I feel. And if I feel like, oh shit, this is what it, then it is. You're like, bro, that's totally wrong. Look, read this. This is what they were saying. Okay. But what I got out of it is this. I'm going to continue to stick with what I said. Why? Because it's me. Like, if I tell him, hey, I need to get, help, mental help, I guarantee you it's going to be a couple of them like, man, fuck that. I ain't doing that. Not me. Nope, can't do it. Okay, I can't even get mad at you. I'm telling you that you might need to get this help. But if that's not what you want to do, shit, that's on you, brother. Not saying that I'm going to be like, yeah, go ahead, man. You fuck. But that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I'm going to have to accept that and move around. That's just what it is. That's all I'm saying. Like what you got out of it and what I got out of it is two different things. And just because, I'm sorry, just because you have all this damn knowledge, bro, that don't always mean that you know. Well, you know me. You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't even up to like evaluating it to see if I am right. You just nope, you're wrong. Fuck you.
I didn't say you were wrong. Fuck you. No,
you've been saying you're wrong. Fuck you for 35 minutes.
Okay, so let me get this right. I'm telling you what you feel and what I feel is different. So if that means that's telling you you're wrong, if that's telling you you're wrong, okay, I guess you're right. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, you can ding it all you want. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say you wrong. I'm right. I guess I don't know because it's my opinion, bro. To your opinion.
What is your opinion? What is your fucking opinion that I'm disagreeing with?
Look, I got it. You know what I'm saying?
I understand you can't disagree.
I'm finna leave in a little bit, so I'm trying to get our thing together. All I'm saying is that he can talk to tomorrow. I'm not going to agree with you, and it's not going to happen.
I am not even trying to get you to agree with anything I say at this point.
Okay, so why are we still
Because I'm trying to figure out why you got so fucking angry, why you're angry still, and why you're talking like this to me. I don't get it.
I mean, for one, hey, Johnny, God bless him. Conflict. Yes, that's what I'm saying. If that's not resolved, yes. I mean, but that's because, that's just what it is. And it's not going to be, the thing is, y'all, like, it's still not going to be resolved because the thing is already done. I said how I feel. You can't make me think no other way. I'm like, call me ignorant. I've been called worse. So.
I didn't call you ignorant.
I didn't, oh my God.
I'm just making sure it's clear.
Nobody called nobody ignorant. I use this as I might be ignorant because this is how I talk, y'all. Y'all will see this in more time. I can say whatever. I'm not saying he said anything. I said, it might be ignorant what I say or how I think, but guess what? I'm gonna think that way, bro. And if I feel certain way now, then I get loud. I got loud, but you already know I get loud. When I get loud, that's just what it is. If I'm feeling like this is what I want, I'm gonna be loud, bro. Me and Mad, no. You have not seen Mad. We're not going to see Mad because it wouldn't be shit in here if we was mad. This is a show called We Do Not Agree on Anything. So guess what? I'm going to prove that sometimes I don't agree with the shit that you say. And it's not a bad thing, bro. I understand you're a very intelligent man. But at the end of the day, I don't have to agree with it. Like, my wife is very intelligent. I don't agree with half of the shit she says. And she fucking intelligent too. So the thing is that why... I understand that y'all got this. Y'all know there are books. Know your books, okay? It's not a book wrote on Luther, and if it is, find that shit.
You have an education too. What are you talking about? You're not uneducated. What is I know you didn't graduate college formally, but like, that doesn't mean you're not educated.
No, bro.
You're educated.
Number one, I'm very educated.
Yeah.
But the thing is that okay, so if I'm very educated, I'm telling you. I also know that my opinion is going to be my opinion, and I don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree and be cool. That's what it should have stopped at, is agree and disagree. Now, I'm not
disagreeing on anything. That's the thing. We're not disagreeing on anything.
Yes, we are.
No, you're mad at me for some unknown reason I still don't understand.
For one,
yep.
I'm not mad, but you trying to tell me I'm mad.
Oh,
so if you keep telling me I'm mad, you gonna see.
Is there anyone in the fucking universe that would not agree with me that he seems mad at me, that I could be okay, like you're mad at me?
Okay, so there's people in the universe saying that I'm not.
That I can't. That's fine.
But they know me though.
But is it unreasonable for me to think that? I don't know you like they know you.
Yeah. So is it unreasonable for you to think that? Yes.
That you might be mad at me.
No,
it's
it's
unreasonable.
not unreasonable. But
then that's it. Then I'm in the conversation.
No, but if I tell
what's up, Lena? Staying true to the name I see. Yeah, we are staying true to this name.
Yeah, but no, you can be thinking I was mad, but I'm telling you that's your opinion once again.
That is an opinion. That's correct.
Right. So,
yep.
My thing is, if I got mad, then I would have told you I was mad. But other than that, no. You can feel how you want to feel, bro. I'm telling you here, this show is going to be great. It's going to be great. It is going to be great.
That's such a pet peeve of mine. You can feel how you want to feel. It's such a write-off. We're not dealing with this.
I
You
mean,
feel what you want to feel.
I mean, then feel what you want to feel, bro.
See what I'm saying?
All right, it's gonna be whatever. I'm not gonna sit there and argue with them. Hey, so what I'm telling y'all is, this is supposed to be a good show. It's gonna be a good show, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Oh, shit, I'm leaving the picture.
Yeah, wait. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro. I'm not going to agree with how you feel, and that's how you feel. That's how you feel. I mean, it's cool. But we can agree.
The thing this is all
but it's
based
cool.
on.
We not
So
agree.
like, I don't even get to talk in this podcast, man, because you have been talking about 70% of the time, and then when I do try to talk, you talk over me and through me.
Okay, so then. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is my last day on the show.
That's an opinion. That's an opinion because it's only what I feel.
I mean, so you feel that way.
Yeah,
so
I feel that way.
So
you don't give a shit? You don't
is,
give a shit that I feel that way?
I mean, bro, I'm not finna sit here and argue with you. I'm not DJ or whatever. So
This
gonna
ain't,
be what
oh my goodness.
Bro,
listen,
so this is what we're gonna do.
I'm telling you I don't like this. I don't feel good. And
okay,
all you're saying is fuck you.
I don't know what you want, but I'm not finna give you shit you want out of that, but this is that's how you feel. Hold on. Hello. What's up, bro? Dang, bro. Hey, are you at work? Do you see? But you see I'm on the cast, bro. I'm on the cast. Oh my God, Lord have mercy, bro. I'm on the cast. Why you don't call me? That's rude. That's rude. I'll call you back. That is rude. Peace. All right, you stupid ass. All right, now, back, bro. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know what you're gonna want to get out of this because it's still gonna be the same thing, bro. I'm not gonna change none of the shit I say, bro. I'm like, that's how you feel.
Hey, at this
I don't
point,
know
I'm on
what
a
I can
fact-finding
do.
mission, right?
I mean, it's a fact find, whatever you want to call it, bro. But I'm like, I can't. I'm not going to change my answer because you don't feel that that's the answer you want to hear. I don't know what, like. If you feel like we don't agree on some things, we're not going to, and I'm not going to change my answer just to make you feel better. Like I can't do that. Wait. No, like no, bro. Like no.
What answer am I trying to make you change?
I don't know. You said okay, if I talk too much, then you know what I'm saying I'll stop talking. You said I talked 70%. You didn't get to talk.
I never said you talked too much. Right. I pointed out about how much time you were using of the total time, and I was only doing that to show you that I would like to have a couple seconds to talk. Is all.
Then talking because I'm still gonna say the same shit. So talk. I'm giving you time, bro. If not, I'm gonna get up and I'm gone.
I asked for it before. I didn't.
Bro, do
ask
what
for
you
it
need to
time.
do, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you. We're not gonna do that. You're not my wife. I'm not gonna argue with you like I'm my wife. Do you want the time or not? If not, I'm gonna get him gone.
You're projecting.
The show is what the show is, bro. We don't agree on anything. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't agree on anything. You can see that right. Just on this situation.
I've done nothing to you in this situation.
I understand. And so, and it's
sorry that you told me.
Bro, I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like
I finally did start talking and then this.
Okay, so whatever, bro. Whatever. Come on.
Okay, we can delete all this. It doesn't matter, except for like a couple people in your hometown that have seen this. Like no one has to see it.
I'm not gonna delete this shit. This is good shit. You the only one that's saying about it. Okay.
I am not happy.
Okay, so talk.
And that's an opinion.
Okay, then
they can't be wrong.
Oh my God. So if you're not happy, what are you not happy about, bro?
I'm not happy because all I was trying to do was help a friend. First of all, I was saying, here's what I know, here's what I heard. This is what I'm saying, and it wasn't an opinion. It was a fact about a couple of things.
But it's a fact to you, bro. But you're not that person.
Here's how little I think it's a fucking opinion.
No, what is the problem with that?
Because you're calling something an opinion that's not a fucking opinion.
I mean,
and then you fucking fight with me. You yell on the podcast. You scream all over this because you're not paying attention.
No, I'm paying attention, bro. But it's still an opinion, bro. And you know what? Y'all see who getting rounded up because it's a fucking opinion. And it's a fucking opinion. But it's cool.
You have been twice as loud, twice as long as
I'm loud. I'm going to be loud, bro. I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you go, oh, look who's getting all like when I start getting
angry. No, because you got angry. Okay,
you got animated and angry, correct? And I won't try to fucking lie about that. Yes, I did.
This is a show called We Don't Agree on Anything. This is what it's supposed to be, bro. I'm like, I don't understand.
We didn't start this podcast because we didn't agree on anything.
Okay, bro.
And we didn't even give it that fucking
I don't know what you want out of this, but I'm still gonna say the same shit, bro. That's your opinion.
I guess I want what everyone wants, and that is like.
I don't care what everybody wants. They ain't seen it on that show. They ain't said it right here. Ain't nobody said nothing right here that you just said, bro. I'm just sorry. They haven't. Nobody. Not one.
What is your point? Because your boys backed you up, and like a couple of them backed you up. So
I'm not. No, my boys can back me up.
And no one's backing me up on this.
But you said people, bro. You said that. You said, well, people want to know. People, ain't nobody on here want to know shit.
You didn't even hear what I fucking said. But it's like everything I've said tonight. I said, like other people, what I want has nothing to do with this fucking conversation.
Okay, so what does that mean? I don't know.
I would like to fucking not be upset and be fucking attacked and feel like I'm about to cry.
But that's your shit. Bro.
It is my fucking shit, but you're my fucking friend. And you're sitting over there not giving a fuck what I feel.
It's not that, but for one, you don't quit cussing me like you know me like that. Man, so that's what's gonna happen, because I'm not DJ. I'm not saying, bro, I don't
cuss
agree
every third
with
word. You cuss every third word.
Hey,
We're
bro,
not talking about the shit from the beginning.
Goddamn, man. I don't care, bro. We don't agree with anything. Why? Because I don't agree with what you say, and I'm not going to.
What is it you disagree with now? What is it you disagree with now?
It's not a disagreement. You said it's fact, and I said, okay, that's your opinion, it's fact. It ain't in no goddamn...
There's an objective fact about whether or not that was an opinion or a fact.
No, because that's what you took out of it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just fucking know things, and I drink. I don't
know what you... I'm not going to say you were right, because I don't feel like you were. So that's how I feel. And that's cool. That is what this shit is about, bro. I'm like... We did not start this show to be, we agree to disagree. We did not. That is true. But guess what? This is a disagreement. And that happens. And then I understand you don't
I didn't want to disagree in a fucking Jerry Springer way, dude.
I'm going to be loud regardless if I'm happy or if I'm sad, bro.
I don't care how loud you are. That's not the point.
Okay, but that's what you keep throwing up, bro.
It's because you block me at every turn. You disagree with me for no reason on a lot of things. And then you just keep going back to this point where you're not going to agree with you. I'm not going to agree with you. You don't even know what we're disagreeing about.
Bro, we're disagreeing because you think that something that my therapist might have told me was wrong, and I said no. Yeah.
That's not even what it is. I said I think maybe you misheard or you're misrepresenting or mischaracterizing the thing that she said. Because it seemed like
to me it's not. Because I wrote it down. That's how I know that that's what it was said, and I took it how she said it, and I said it works for me because maybe it works for me. It don't work for you. That don't mean that it's not fact, bro. I'm sorry that you feel like that's what it is, but you know what? I'm gonna let you go to sleep thinking that you think that's what it is. If it is, bro, it can be wrote on the wall. This is what I took out of it. Did not say in this thing. I take out of every conversation what I need. And I took out what I need to take out. And then that's, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even, what's so bad about it is that it was actually good what I took out of it. Because you know what I'm saying? So, I don't understand how that's a bad thing. That's a good thing. To me, it's a good thing because in my head, I felt a certain way. And once I got told, hey, well, maybe it's like this. Okay, well, oh, shit, maybe it is. I sit down, okay. Oh, man, come on. But, I felt that same way. So I can tell you this. I felt the same way with my mom. I was like, my mama she didn't care for me, da-da-da. But then I started thinking, after I had to sit back, and it's been a while, it wasn't my mom didn't care. She was a single mother, had to work, switch shifts, and I didn't think about that. And so then I'm 47 years old, and when I finally thought about it, I was like, oh, God damn. I've been mad at my mom because it wasn't what I wanted when I wanted it. So guess what? I was wrong, bro, and I like that. Sometimes I like being proven wrong, but on this instance, I'm saying, if you feel one way, bro, you supposed to feel the way you want to feel. I just don't feel the same way. And if I was passionate, I'm like, now I'm passionate, yes. I'm going to feel the way I want to feel, and ain't nobody going to tell me no different. Now, will I listen to how you feel about it? Yes. But I'm only going to take out of it what I want to feel. You got mad because I ain't going to agree with you, bro. No, I'm not.
I hate it when people put things in my that I ain't doing.
That's
Tell me about I'm doing myself.
Okay.
Whatever the shit you say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's why you say don't do that to me because you ain't blah, 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 and then you just do it to me right back.
Okay, yeah, you're good. We're straight. I'm still going to feel the way I feel. I don't understand what you want, but that's
it's for me, it's too far. It's too gone. Okay. I'm so fucking mad.
So, and what, bro? What you want to do? Go outside and get your ass whooped? That's what's going to happen.
No, I'm not going to walk outside and get my fucking ass whooped. You just whoop my ass right here. I'm going outside. I'm not walking out there.
Bro, I'm not. Okay, actually, I'm not even mad enough to do no shit, bro. If you, I would actually have to just laugh at you and walk the fuck away. Because
try to fight. I wouldn't try to fight you if I was angry. If you would have fucked my mom and stabbed her to death, I wouldn't try to fight you. The fuck are you talking about?
I'm not that dangerous, y'all, because I be on the motherfucking GTA, so I ain't that dangerous. But I'm just saying, bro, this is called I agree to disagree or whatever. We don't agree on anything. Today we don't agree. If tomorrow he say, hey, well, I don't need that. Okay, then I guess what? I guess I'm gonna be on Facebook and chilling. Other than that, bro, I don't know what you need, but we agreed that we gotta agree to disagree. I don't agree with what you said. You said it's fact. If it's fact, okay, bro. But what I took out of my conversation with her was what I took out of it. If I took the wrong thing out of it, okay, I get it. But it's still my fucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I mean, I wish I could be mad about this, bro, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's we said that in the like way in the show. It's what I take out of it. And I took what I took out of it. Was it the right thing to take out of it? To you, no. And I get it.
There you go. Describing my mental states again. Tell me what I believe.
But you just told me that it was fact, bro. So I'm like,
the thing you couldn't even tell me right now what I said was fact. Could you tell me what I said was fact?
You said whatever she said. I'm not gonna tell what my therapist said, bro. Like, you stupid as fuck. You think that's what
Okay.
But I told you, I told him
what the fuck your problem is. We're not talking about specifics, and now we're not even talking about the thing. I'm just saying.
I don't know what the hell wrong with you, bro. But, I mean,
what's wrong with me?
Yeah,
this is about what's wrong with me. Okay.
I mean,
I'll keep it. All right, I'll remember that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this ain't about what's wrong with him. No, this is my outlet. You know what I'm saying? But as you can see, he felt like something I told him, you know what I'm saying, which was in confidence anyway. I told him that... I haven't
broken your confidence by talking about this.
Why we, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying I haven't broken your confidence.
Okay, you're right. Okay, whatever you say. But anyway, I told him that you know what I'm saying, I was told this. And he was like, okay. I don't think that's right, bro. I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? If you don't think that's right, I mean, okay, I respect that. You don't think it's right. But I'm saying that even if I misword what said to you what she said, it's still what I took out of what she said. That's all I'm saying. It's like, that's what I worked with. And did it help me? Yes. It helped me, what I took out of it. Was it right? To you, you say fact. It's not. You know, okay, I get it. But in me, I took what I took out of it. That's what I feel is right for my situation, for me. If it helped me, it helped me. Now, whether it's a fact, whether it's fiction, I mean, that's what you say. And it's going to stay that way. Like, this is one of the things that's going to be like, bro, we can agree to disagree, or, you know what I'm saying, we can agree to be gone. And I'm not going to say what you said was right for me. I'm not going to say it's fact because, for one, I don't know it's fact. I just know what I talked to her about. Now, all I'm saying is that what me and her talked about, if I reworded it to you wrong, whatever, it's still what I talked to her about and what I took out of what she said. It helped me understand that maybe maybe you know, it could be me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it could be me. It was like, I let this start. Okay,
now
so let me tell you what happened.
Now you're giving up personal details.
Now this is what happened. I need to know, for me, like, how, you know, could I make... No, I feel like everybody's mad. I'm always doing stuff wrong. I just said, y'all, you know, my mom said, so I'm blaming myself for everything. I do blame myself a lot. And she was saying, well, I mean, you gotta look at it like this, you know. Maybe it's not all everybody else. Maybe if it is, it's because you let them. And I was like,
this is not how you explained it to me.
So, I mean,
that's not how you said it to me.
Bro,
it makes a fucking... Does it not make a difference?
No, because I know what I told you. I'm not telling them everything I told you. But Brandon, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and argue with him, baby. I'm going to
You say I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to argue with you, but like, you're saying I don't have a conversation with you.
You do not have a wife at home. I do.
I had one for 16 years. What the fuck do you want?
I mean, so what do you mean?
Means I've been through this. I know what the fuck does that matter?
Okay, so
even I never had a wife. Never had a wife. What's that got to do with what I'm talking about?
So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying is that I'm going home to my wife because he lives with his roommate, and that's cool. I love this place.
Wow, that's how low you're going.
No, I love this place. I
couldn't keep his wife, has a bunch of dumbass young roommates. What a loser, right? I must be right. That's the argument.
So what's gonna happen right now is that people can see you get your white ass whooped on this fucking.
Fucking hit me, dude.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying. This was supposed to be a show about we don't agree on anything. And as y'all see, I mean, somebody help him. I mean, y'all, somebody help him. Because y'all understand what I'm saying, that what this is going to be. This is where we're going with it. I felt like what she said I took out of that, it helped me. And it did. And that's why I was telling dudes, y'all need to seek mental health. I also can say that just because you need to seek mental health, it does not mean that every therapist is gonna tell you the right shit. I mean that's true because they could be wrong. That's why they tell you to go through check. You know that you go through your therapist so you find one for you. Now, the one for me and when she said it, when I took out of it, that's what I took out of it. It's really no argument about it. Like, it's what I took out of the therapy session. Now, what he might have took out of the therapy session might be totally different, and I get it. But on this, I'm gonna go with, like I said, you know, she said what she said. I took it like she said it. If I took it wrong, okay. I still said it helped me. Did I hear that? It helped me. So that's what I'm gonna roll with. Now, you being upset, I'm
Can
sorry.
I have 2 minutes, or do I need to wait until you're gone?
I mean, you can wait till I'm gone and say whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
Cool.
Okay.
So this is Luther's podcast. It was going to be Luther's podcast.
I mean, oh my God, bro. Then delete the whole motherfucker.
I don't give a shit about that, dude.
Oh, yes, you do.
I just requested to be able to talk, and,
bro,
and you shut me down.
Oh, then cut it. Please cut it. Please
do it related. This is going the fuck out for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Because I'm going to email you every goddamn thing anyone ever says about this episode.
I don't care,
even
bro.
if we don't talk anymore.
So,
I'm going to be emailing you.
Okay.
You fucked up so bad.
Crazy. Bro, I didn't fuck up because I don't agree with you, bro.
Ain't nothing to do with no agreeing or disagreeing with nobody.
Yes, it is.
Bullshit.
Okay.
I started this whole fucking thing because he's my best friend, and I was worried. I wanted to make sure he was.
Best friend, bro.
Yeah, he was my best friend.
Yeah, you damn right. Because you know.
I only asked the question after he was telling me.
So
yeah, I can't even talk.
I'm sitting right here.
You know, it's fine. Hold on. Check this out.
Okay, whatever, bro. Check that. You're a bitch, bro. You know, y'all hear that? Report this shit. Yeah, bro. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I will.
Wow. I just have to say this for myself because I was to get it out before anything else up to say. Luther fucking had a therapy session, and I guess for him it went well and everything, but he was telling me about this one example of what they talked about. He wasn't giving me specifics, and I haven't meant to give any specifics out on this episode, but it was basically, the situation was just like where he was blaming himself for something I didn't think was right. So all I tried to do was, as a friend, is to explain to him, I don't think that's what she meant, because you're not at fault. And this is what fucking happened. I'm not crying because he hurt my feelings, or because fucking Luther might not be friends anymore. I'm crying because I fucking hate this shit. I hate when fucking people don't listen to other people. They don't even care. I don't even know what to fucking do. Here comes the bell. And don't know if I'll see you again. But, try to have a good one.
Hey, bro. So,
can you hold on a second? God damn it.
I don't care what they say. You can do whatever you need to.
I'm not even doing anything anymore. It's over.
No, okay, so good. We're good. Like, once again, I'm good with it. You know, because, bro, I'm sorry that you felt like